There is brick everywhere here. If you come to 58th and Lansdowne, this is what stares you right in the face. We've been able to move directly in front of this house now, and I can say that is definitely the strongest we've been able to smell that stench all morning long. This is the Wawa. If you're trying to pay for a gallon of regular, you're going to be paying $4.29 per gallon. There is a lot of noise, a lot of movement right now here at West Chew and North Lawrence here in Olney. The water department is on the scene. So is a concrete cutting crew. Imagine coming to this store to get groceries or TV, maybe some clothes. All of a sudden, your mindset changes. How do I get out of here? Do I have everyone I came with? We just tried to get an interview with Diplo not too long ago. He finished a few minutes ago, and he's with that scrum that's over there. You just see the giant scoreboard with the All-Star Game logo on it, and you're like, wow, this is for real. This is actually happening. It's taking so much force. Oh!
Winds up, and he
58. Uh-oh. He's back. He's tracked the wall. He made the catch. I think. We call them leaf blowers, but people use them for a lot more.
It goes anything from cleaning up leaves to cleaning up the job site after we're done to prepping a job site.
Mike Momini of E&M Outdoor Services says there's something his company cannot go without, but it may have to, or replace this gas-powered one.
It's going to be hard.
We're talking about a new ordinance in Lower Merion Township with fines that start at $100.
Recently, we've worked our way down that way.
This year, you cannot use gas-powered leaf blowers from June 1st to October 1st. Next year, it's that period plus January 1st to April 1st. And in 2028, straight from January 1st to October 1st. Do you like it? You hate it?
I like it.
Lower Merion mentioned the noise that the leaf blowers make in the ordinance.
I just find it to be very loud. I think with the noise and everything, yeah, it's too much.
The township mentioned pollution and contribution to climate change as well.
The tank of fuel on that isn't even a gallon of fuel. And then you're going and putting 15 gallons in your car.
Momini says having to use an electric leaf blower brings issues about finding power and charging. All of that may have him thinking twice.
When a job comes up that's in Lower Merion, the first thing that comes to mind is gonna be, you can't use a gas-powered leaf blower.
And that may blow him away from doing business here. The full ban doesn't go into effect until the start of 2029. Lower Merion Township says there is an email address and an app to report violations on. From Lower Merion Township, I'm Chilekasi Adele, CBS News, Philadelphia. Is it possible to be so close to something, but so far away at the same time?
Definitely.
It's how Sam Griggs feels about this year's World Cup. He was really excited about going.
I just thought it was a given.
But
the costs just make it, impossible.
Griggs kept on looking at FIFA's website, resale sites. Prices were hundreds, thousands of dollars. His son, Adley, wanted to see a match too.
Then I just started to become sad because then I realized that I probably wouldn't be able to go to any World Cup games.
Data collected by sites like the World Cup Guide show that this World Cup is way more expensive than previous ones, and that's factoring in inflation.
It doesn't matter what metric you choose.
FIFA decided to use dynamic pricing for this World Cup. It had not done that before. Basically, prices can change based on factors like demand and timing. But Michael Leeds, an economics professor at Temple, says,
I think maybe the degree of that price rise has caught some people by surprise.
And for people like Griggs, it also raises questions about accessibility.
How sustainable is that if it's only a select few who can actually get the access?
Others like Brian Simon, who teaches history at Temple, say there are ways to draw people in without going to matches. He says watch parties like FIFA's Fan Festival at Lemon Hill have helped.
You can feel a connection without necessarily getting in the stadium.
Those connections, he says, have changed some of the anger around not being able to afford tickets.
And now the story isn't so much about FIFA and ticket prices. It's about, hey, did you see the game?
But Adley's story is still about how he and others can't go.
I'm just thinking, like, how many people can afford these tickets?
And Sam runs a local youth soccer club. He's very interested in making the game bigger in this country.
You need the money to make it grow, but if you have too much money in it, then the growth is only a percentage of the population.
Many baseball or basketball fans may remember learning to love a game from going to a game. But when it comes to the best soccer, that experience seems to be evading some. From Chester, Delaware County, I'm Chilekasi Adele, CBS News, Philadelphia. The journey to being the youngest player in this year's All-Star Game began in Alden, Pennsylvania.
And this is where Kevin played Little League.
Tracy McGonigal remembers her son Kevin at Carr Field very well.
We were up here all the time. We lived here. He understood the game, even that young.
Kevin McGonigal's journey continued through elementary school on Oak Avenue.
He went to St. Eugene's and Primos.
I'm steps away from Dermont Field, get to see him play down there.
And then Lansdowne Avenue at Bonner and Prendy and Drexel Hill.
Thought to myself, like, he'd be, you know, our starting shortstop or one of our best players as a 7th grader on our varsity team.
Coach Steve DeBarberi said Kevin was a hard-nosed player. He made everyone better. He also helped the Friars win a Catholic League championship as a junior.
He kind of led the way along with the strong senior class that year.
Kevin had committed to Auburn, but then
Kevin McGonigal
went pro after the Detroit Tigers drafted him in 2023. He made the opening day roster in March.
into the gap in right center.
And went 4 for 5 at the plate opening day.
What was going through your mind?
Oh, I can't tell you. I mean, the screaming, the tears.
Performances like that led to this on the 4th of July.
Now he gets to go home to Philadelphia as a first-time All-Star, Kevin McGonigal.
I always dreamed about going to a game just to watch, like an All-Star game at Philly, just to watch as a fan, but now I'm going to be able to watch and play in it.
He grew up watching a lot of these guys and seeing them play, and him being so young, that's going to be special.
30 family members will be at Citizens Bank Park cheering him on Tuesday.
Had them there, a part of it's going to be an unbelievable experience.
Tracy says all of this is still hard to fathom, but in some ways, nothing is changing.
Watching him play is just part of our routine.
Yes, it will be just like how this journey all started, just on a slightly bigger scale. Kevin has reached base 162 times so far this season. Only 2 players, 21 or younger, have reached base more before the All-Star break since the All-Star game has been a thing. One of those is Mike Trout. Tracy tells me Kevin wanted to stay at home for the All-Star break, so he's going to be sleeping in his childhood bedroom. Outside Citizens Bank Park, I'm Chilekasi Adele, CBS News, Philadelphia.